You exaggerate.
The point.
The point is, you are a fool. Your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
Yep. Amen. First of all, shout out to my wife. This woman is amazing. She's been by my side throughout this whole ordeal. And then when I say ordeal, I mean YouTube, period. Transformers, period. Never uttered a disrespectful word about it. Never had anything mean to say, nothing. Just a wonderful, supportive woman. Let me say that first. Oh, I love her. Thank you, God, for FedEx actually being on time today. So what had happened was, I said I wanted to do something big. And so I started looking around and I saw, I made the video about which one, should I pick up, Studio Cell or Haslab. And a lot of people in the comments, I appreciate the pocket watching, was, concerned, like, man, you know how much it is? Oh, yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Shout out to the gentleman on eBay that packaged this up and sent it to me. I mean, I know I love boxes like everybody else. But when this is at your front door, just looking at you, now they did have to put, tape, seal it back up, whatever. I can care less. It's all about what's inside of it. But look at this. That's a box. That's a box. That's one for the pages. Let's start from the beginning. You open the box. Once you open it, you slide out this giant bowl in the center, and they give you the instruction pamphlet. But a lot of people complained about the book. It's not that bad. It does tell you about to make sure you open the bottom before you put the stand in. The book is roughly 31 pages, 96 steps to transform him. He does come in his planet mode, and then he comes with the stand and the little stand. Let's look at this stuff together. I told you it's ours, mine. So it comes with the little flight stand for a third piece for that. Told y'all it fit. Let's get these out of here. And we've got destroyed Unicron face with the busted up eyes and the teeth missing. A lot of people were like, the only complaints that I saw were people were mad because the bottom teeth weren't painted. Mine are. He does come with another chin and the Autobot ship, which I have gone ahead and made a bigger size one, but yes, comes with this. I've watched every transformation video on it to make sure I knew what I was doing. And I did. I kind of floated right through it. First time changing him from planet to robot mode took me 40 minutes, roughly about 40 minutes. Only because I was being careful, but at the same time, you don't have to be careful with him at all. It's Hasbro plastic, like good quality plastic. And I mean, like you can pull, you can push. The only part I got a little mangled with was getting the legs, but there's so many tabs on the legs that it all fits together. Now, like I said, there was two complaints that, the only two complaints I saw were people were mad that the mall wasn't orange. And they had said that the teeth aren't painted or weren't. Well, here. Nothing like a little silver Sharpie to fix it. You know what I mean? The face plates obviously come off and can be switched. And I know, we've all seen these videos and we've, you know, watched many times when it came out, but that's just crazy. That's bananas. Do I plan on getting the like? No, I'm not doing the like kit. I'm not doing any of that. But yeah, and he will be keeping his I'm still alive face. And there's his map. Now, one thing I did notice also, let me grab him, that someone had put in the comments, and this is why to me Studio Cell would not have worked. Here's Fort Max's head. Here's Unicron's head. Wow. Wow. Another fun feature. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put him where he belongs, back in there, and just click that in. Yes, yes, and yes. I do not own any Haslabs, except for obviously this as of today. And I'm just bewildered, if that's the right word. I am in awe. I'm in shock. This, like, you have to see it in person. Hold on, let me back y'all up and then grab it so you can see it. Yeah. Now you get it? Now you get it? Like, this is huge. And no, you don't have to have the stand. I prefer to keep him on the stand because why not? And that's why I painted everything in there black so you wouldn't see this so much. But bruh, you can't even see me. Like, this is bananas. It's in every form of the word. And again, like I said, this is 16 pounds. You know what I mean? Of heaviness. And it's heavy like towards, it's frontward heavy, if that makes sense. Like all the weight is in the front. Waist articulation, knees, legs. Look at all that leg right there. Ankle tilt. This is beyond Titan. I mean, I know it's just a few inches, but the width of the thing is what, the sheer width of him is what's ridiculous. The detailing, like, I didn't notice, like, watching everybody else's video because obviously it was theirs, but the amount of detail and everything else that went into this. Like I said, I watched the video last night on the people that made these. The funny thing is that it transforms similar to the little one. Let's do a comparison, shall we? Yeah. So you served your purpose well, little guy. You did. Now you go over here now. Far away. You stay right there. But yeah, so and the fingers are like so crazy. All the fingers are articulated down to the joints of the fingers, thumbs. It's just amazing. It's outstanding. It's huge. And yes, we will transform it later. And I will make sure you see it. But here's core class with him. Which to me, I mean, like, that ain't bad to me. I think that's good. That's a good shot right there. You know what I mean? I plan to spare your wretchedness. Oh boy, this is like a dream come true, and then you wake up and it wasn't a dream. But anyway, we will get into that transformation in a little bit. Thank you for everybody that prayed for me. I deeply appreciate it. And again, to the person that was like, bro, literally prayed for Satan. No, I did not. I prayed for a plastic toy. But yeah, and then to those that were like, 14 prime, you could have bought, that's a house payment. Yep. Nope. 14 prime, that's a car payment. All my cars are paid for. 14 prime, that's a motorcycle. I got a bike in the garage. Look at that. That ain't crystal. Hold on, let the light hit it. Let the light hit it. Yeah. Came with a little tag and authenticity and all that stuff. But same thing I paid for this. Same as that. So let's just get that out the way. Yeah, I paid it. That's what you do when you want stuff. You pay for it. Do I have anything negative to say about this guy? Not today. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not the day before. I will say this. Going from planet mode to robot mode, about 30 minutes. But it's an enjoyable 30 minutes because you see the process as you're doing. You basically just fold one panel, fold the other panel, and then that panel, and then the body is all tucked inside. Yes, I've seen the separation kit. No, I don't want it now that I think about it, because it was fun to transform my toy. Now I will say this. Going from robot back to the planet, I broke a sweat. I broke a sweat. I did. I broke a good sweat. I'm just in awe still. Just like, look, like, I've seen all the videos, I've watched everything, you know what I mean? But to actually have it here, or to have it, y'all saw the whole transformation video. I tried to speed it up, but that was 56 minutes, and then I had to leave and go to church, and then came home and did. So yeah, it took me an hour and a half to go from robot to a perfect, almost perfect, because you see I still got the ring off by a little bit. But to go from robot to planet, that's where you're gonna spend your time. So he's gonna stay like this while I make a couple shorts. And then as I progress through the shorts, we will be seeing him playing the PlayStation, cutting grass, driving the car. You name it, he's going to do it. And it's going to be on a short. We're going to do shorts from the movie. We're going to do extra parts from the movie. Let me tell you one other thing. If you do and you are looking into getting this and you don't have Galvatron, you might want to pick up Galvatron, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, Unicron comes with the Autobot shuttle, right? If you got Galvatron from Kingdom, you have the Revenge. This is your ship. I cannot wait to reenact and shoot this in stop motion. Yeah, I do have the little table stand. It's cute, but it's very small. Man, what a day. Thank you all for being here with me, watching with me. But yeah, we're going to do a proper video on him. But you understand, it was the day I got him. I'm just in awe and in shock and everything else. Did I cry? Yeah, cried like a baby as soon as I saw the box. I did. I had tears pouring. I just couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? This was the first movie I ever saw in the theater by myself while my grandparents were next door doing the grocery shopping at the Acme. Movie theater was right here. Acme was right there. To all my people that's at home in Maryland that know exactly what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. Acme was right here, movie theater, and then the Athlete, and then Peebles, and J.S. Robb. But man, what a day. But yeah, the transformation video that I showed y'all was just me. I tried to set up the camera and do it. Man, it took me an hour to try to get this ball back together. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. He transforms the same way he does in the movie, so the fists go together. But there's a certain way that they have to be in there in order to go together. But once you get it, it's like, whew. I don't know which mode I like better. But again, I've only had him for 10 hours. I love the planet mode. I love the robot mode. The robot mode is it's something. It's huge. He doesn't need the stand. He really doesn't. Like, you can stand him without the stand. His feet are like this big and like this wide. It's fine. He's heavy, but his feet can hold him. Them feet are, and he's got ankle tilts and all that stuff. The planet looks imposing. The robot looks imposing. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We're going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But like I said, for purposes of shooting, like video and shorts and all that stuff, he's going to be like this for a while. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. We'll be back tomorrow and later on tonight with a little something, something. So, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all. Y'all made this possible. Okay, my wife made it possible, but y'all helped. I love y'all. I do. I know a lot of people was like, I put out the video about Nexus not having his combiner limbs until 2027, and my wife was like, ain't nobody listening to a word you saying. They are looking at that in the background. And listen, I'm glad you can enjoy him with me. We're going to have fun with this thing. And no, right now, I'm not gonna mess. I did paint the teeth, silver, the bottom teeth, but I'm gonna leave them all like that for right now. It doesn't bother me. Love y'all.